Hi, I'm Liv, and welcome back to the Book Nook. Hey guys, so Happy New Year! Well, New Year! So over Christmas I didn't really have a chance to do a video. I was working and I was way too tired, so I didn't really have a chance to do one. So now things have changed, I thought I would hop back on. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas and New Year, and what with all the new restrictions and everything, I hope everyone is keeping safe and well and doing okay in the old noggin. Ow. So for this video I thought I'd just do a little bit of a catch up and a little bit of a Christmas haul, because who doesn't love having a nosy at what other people got for Christmas? I know I do. So Christmas this year for me was nice, it was different. We had my brother and my brother's housemate come over for Christmas, as they were the separate household that we smushed together, and it was different, but it was really, really nice. I was lucky in that I actually had Christmas Eve and Boxing Day off work, because that's just how my days off fell anyway, so I got a nice 3 days off and it was nice to just chill. Since Christmas, and with all the new restrictions and everything in retail being really very uncertain, unfortunately my temporary contract at work was not renewed, so I am now unemployed once more. Happy 2021! But I'm trying to stay pretty zen and positive about it. There's stuff I can do while I'm at home, and I will just keep looking for a job and c'est la shitty vie. So let's have a nosy at what I got for Christmas. So firstly, or I should say lastly, because it arrived today and I wasn't expecting it, it was really, really lovely. And my dear friend Jade in London, hello Jade, who I haven't seen in well over a year because we hadn't got our acts together and sorted anything out before the pandemic happened, sent me this lovely scarf, and it comes with a hat, but I left that downstairs because I'm stupid, and it's going to come in super handy for going on wintry walks, which I'm going to do this lockdown. It is nice out there, this is my kind of weather. It's really, really lovely, but I'm getting quite warm now, so I'm going to take that off for the rest of the video. She also sent me, and you may have seen me freaking out about this on Twitter because I didn't put two and two together, even though both packages arrived at the same time. I didn't think to look at the handwriting, but she also sent me look! Absolutely gorgeous print of red pandas. I mean, so thank you, Jade. I now need to go and buy a frame for that and put it maybe above my bed, so I can just drift off to sleep with lovely red pandas and have lovely red panda filled dreams. Anyway, now obviously for Christmas I did get some books, as will naturally happen, but I sort of said to my family, I know I love books and you know I love books, and I'm always grateful obviously for any presents I get, but it would be cool to have some non-booky things as well. I don't think that sounds too ungrateful. That's just I'm good, and my family and my friends did not disappoint. I was very, very lucky. Don't know why I'm talking like that. I've been doing this for a while. So I got a load of board games which I would show you, but I've put them all away. Now most of them are actually little 2-player ones which I can actually force my mum to play now that we are locked down again. They may not be her cup of tea, but we're gonna give them a go. The first one is Odin's Ravens, which I've played before with my friends, and they got me a copy because they know A, that I loved playing it, and B, Odin's Ravens. It's a really cool little 2-player one where you play basically as Hugin and Munin, the two ravens of Odin, and you go through the world and Loki shits things up, and it's really fun and cool. Also got a little copy of Welcome to the Dungeon, which is a cool little 2-player game. I don't know masses about this, but it looks really cool and it was lovely. Also a game called Medium, which I think will work better with more than 2 players, and knowing how bad my mum is at games, I'm not sure I'll give this one a go. Love you, mum, but not your strong point. Also got a copy of No Llamas, which is a cool little game which comes in a llama, as you can see, which looks really, really super fun. I also treated myself to a Christmas present of Longboat, which is a little 2-player Viking-based longboat game, because hello. And then another one I did get, which I definitely can't play 2-player, and even if I could, would not be my mum's cup of tea at all, is Lords of Exidit? Lords of Exidit? It's got an X in it, it looks like that. I've wanted this game for a while, and when I put it on my wish list and when things looked like they were opening up again, I was like, cool, I'll actually be able to play this with all of my nerd friends next year. Maybe one day. Also non-booky things that I got, my sister very kindly got me a pair of Airpods Pro, and I love them, so thank you. Then another really, really cool non-book present that I got is something that I asked for based off the back of a book, which I had discovered after I sort of filmed my Norse videos and I was still doing some sort of research and stuff. I discovered another old Icelandic text based around the Norse myths, which was very remiss of me that I hadn't mentioned that one in the videos before, and that was, are you ready for this? Hrafnagalda Odins. Ooh, that was alright, that felt alright, which is Odin's Ravens, and I bought myself a copy of the book, the translated text of it, which is all about Odin's Ravens, and I bought myself a book of this particularly because I had seen that one of my all-time favourite bands, musical groups, Sigur Rós, had done years and years and years ago a orchestral kind of arrangement of Odin's Ravens. It was an arrangement that was done I think back in 2004 called Odin's Raven Magic, and It was recorded, but it never saw the light of day. And in the middle of November, I saw that they were releasing vinyl copies of Odin's Raven Magic, and the excitement. So knowing that there was no guarantee I was going to get it for Christmas and that it wasn't out until December anyway, I got myself a copy of the book, but I don't know why I'm doing. What is that bit of music? But I am so excited. Sorry, ring light, but This is a 2 vinyl set of Odin's Raven Magic, and I am going to sit at some point, maybe on a cozy reading night, we shall see, and spend some time with Odin and his ravens. So very happy about that. Overjoyed. Another non-bookish present that I'm really excited about, it's going to be quite hard to show you, is this. It is a deck of Magic the Gathering cards. Now, I have always wanted to play Magic the Gathering. It's always been one of those kind of things that I've stopped myself from getting into because I know that I have a tendency to fall down rabbit holes and be lost forevermore to the cards. But this year, one of my dear friends spent, I don't know how long, and I'm really very touched, building me my own special personalised deck, personalised to the character that I play in D&D with these guys who I absolutely love playing. So it's just, oh, I love it. My character is Zalak Craw, he's an Aarakocra cleric, and this is a bird deck, and it's amazing. So thank you so much, Dave, for building me this, and I hope that we're going to be able to play it because I did say I fall down the rabbit hole. Oops. So really, not only did you give me a deck, you gave me a new obsession, and you know it, and that's totally fine. And another little non-booky present that I want to show you just because I want to show off how talented one of my friends is. All of us nerds have been, over lockdown, really been enjoying playing Among Us over Zoom and just hamming each other. Look, they look like hams when they die, okay? Just play it, you'll get it. And wonderful Sally crocheted us all our own little Among Us guys in the colours that we normally play as. So yeah, my friends are super great. Basically, I'm just showing off that I've got great friends. Now for the books that I got for Christmas, let's go through these. The first one is Trinity by Louisa Hall. This is a kind of fictional telling of Oppenheimer, father of the nuclear bomb, and I know shit all about that, and I've heard really good things about it, so a bit of history that I know nothing about, and fictionalised history. Cool, I hope it is good. God, I've forgotten how to do this. Then a book that I've wanted to read for a while, and I've never got round to it for no good reason, really, but it's been on my wish list, someone kindly got me, and that is Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee by Dee Brown. Oh, I don't know whether you... There it is. I am woefully ignorant about the history of Native Americans, and this is a starting point. I know it's not the be-all and end-all, but it's one of the sort of most well-known texts about that era in history and all of the atrocities that were visited upon, you know, the people who were there first. Then another non-fiction one which I asked for, which I nearly bought in hardback a long time ago, but I held off, and that is Chopin's Piano by Paul Kildare. I'm a big fan of Chopin. I mean, sounds really weird, and I know I'm going to get probably people going, okay, name 3 of his songs. I like me some Chopin, and I like history of music and things like that, so excited to try this. Then I got a copy of a play, which I actually was lucky enough to see, God, it feels like a lifetime ago, pre-pandemic, National Theatre live streamed at my local cinema, Martin Crimp's adaptation of Cyrano de Bergerac by Edward Rostand, and in particular, there was one particular like speech in it which was like really like sexy and really cool and also just really beautiful and amazing, and I thought, right, I want to read this text. Coming from a background of previously having studied English lit and often reading plays as well as watching them, I do personally love reading a play text after I've seen it because you get more from it. I think the two things are very separate things, and I'm not saying if you like watching plays you need to read plays, obviously not, but for me I get something out of it. So Martin Crimp's adaptation of Cyrano de Bergerac with lovely James McAvoy on the front, which I can appreciate. Then a book of poetry which kind of brings together like a few of my interests. You guys know that I'm a big fan of Critical Role, and one of the members of the extended family is cabbage-smelling Brian W. Foster, and he wrote a book of poetry years ago called Black and White, and I've been after this for a while, so very excited to try this. Then a graphic novel which I've been really intrigued about ever since it won the, was it the something Bollinger work for comedic fiction or something? First graphic novel ever to win it, and that is Flake by Matthew Dooley, about an ice cream man, and I'm very excited to read this one. I think this feels like another cozy reading night type read, I'm thinking. Then another bookish present from one of my dear friends is also like a dual present, and it's a book about bats. Oh yes. And also a promissory note that we're going to go on a bat walk together, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to read all about these, and Annie, I'm going to bore you senseless. I'm sorry, you kind of asked for it by giving me a book on bats. Love you. Look at this little dude. Look at him. Screaming. And last, but by no means least, a book that I'm very excited to read, and I think this year I'm going to do a reread of all of these probably because it's been a while, and that is the gorgeous illustrated edition of Northern Lights by Philip Pullman, illustrated by Chris Wellmore, and oh, I mean, it's far too heavy for me to hold up and show you the illustrations. So I'm just going to sit here and look at them and go, ooh, pretty, oh, good, oh. There you go. Have also just realised I don't think this is going to fit on my Philip Pullman shelf. I'm going to have to move things around. Yes, I do have a Philip Pullman shelf. Well, I have a Philip Pullman section of a shelf. Bookshelf tour coming to a BookTube channel near you, 2021. Maybe. So there we have it, my Christmas haul. I hope you enjoyed getting a nosy at what I got for Christmas. As I say, I love finding out what people got for Christmas. I do still have sat over there a stack of books that are kind of my last haul of 2020, and I will probably do that in the coming days, and then inevitably there will be a 2021 one because everything is upside down and books are a comfort blanket. Anyway, as I say, I hope you're all keeping safe and well and positive and doing whatever it is that you need to do to get through these weird, fucked up times. Stay home where you can, stay safe when you can't, and I will see you again next time for some other bookish bullshit. That should be my subtitle, The Book Nook, Bookish Bullshit.